Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Listen, we're gonna cook now. What we're gonna do now is try to save on our grocery bill because we spent too much for Christmas. Okay? So I'm gonna show you how to fix a big old supper tonight for your family. It won't cost you much more than, I don't know, maybe $2.50 for the whole family. It's not expensive, okay? So that's what we're going to do, because if you're like me, sometimes I see something I really like and I think, well, I can't afford that. And then I say, well, if I eat beans for a week, I can afford it. So I'm going to show y'all this. All right, what I've got right here is this. I'm going to cook today, and I'm going to show y'all, we're going to make a soup out of this. But I've got those cranberry beans that I am going to cook today. But if you don't have these, cook what kind of beans you like. This soup will work for any of it. You can do pinto beans, you can do 15 beans, you can do butter beans, whatever you want to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these to the side right now. And I have fried some bacon in this skillet. So I'm going to use this skillet to fry some sausage. And what I did is I cut my smoked link sausage up in little round circles, and I cut about that much, about as wide as your head long. Is that a good measurement? So just put your sausage in there. There's still just a little bit of grease left in there. And we're gonna stir these up and let these cook. And I'm gonna use that stuff that's at the bottom for some of the extra seasoning. Now I've got a good onion right here that we're gonna do. We're gonna add, when these sausage get kind of sort of done, we're gonna put this onion in there with it, and we're gonna have some onion in our soup. It's gonna be good. And then you can make you some hot water cornbread, which all you need is cornmeal, so that's cheap. And we're gonna cook. It doesn't matter how you cut your onion today. Just get it cut best way you can. Because we're gonna saute it anyway in that good grease, so that'll be a good thing, okay? And you know onion's so good for you. It's so good for you, and you can eat this. If you want to, let me get out my garlic. Let's put the garlic cloves in it. I got some of those too. I think I need a little bit more bacon grease in there. I poured all my bacon grease in this thing, and I need just a little bit more. I hadn't got enough grease in there for the sausage to even fry. There we go. All right, now back to the onion. Just kind of cut it in big things. Can y'all see? Look at there. I've already got the kitchen smoky. Let me sharpen this other knife. That one doesn't want to do like I want him to. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Makes a huge difference if your knife's sharp. All right, I'm going to cut this kind of in little squares, so just kind of put it together like that. And just kind of chunky. It doesn't have to be real little or anything like that, okay? All right, let's look at our meat. And put it down real low. All right, let's go ahead and put our onion in it. Y'all, it smells so good. It's so foggy in here. Let me turn on this fan. Maybe that'll blow some of the smoke out. Turn on that one too. Y'all ever do that when you're cooking? I know there's been times when Walt and Hannah and Dallas and Anna have been here, and I'd have one of these episodes where I had smoke all in the kitchen, and they'd go open the door and prop it open with a chair. Have y'all done that? I remember one time we went to Disney World when the kids were teenagers, and we had a room that had a, it had a kitchen where we were staying, a big kitchen. So I bought some chicken, and I was going to fry it up for all of us. And it did just like this. The smoke came out. I was just frying chicken, just regular. And it made that alarm go off, so the fire alarm, and the fire department wound up coming down there, and when they came up to see what was going on, I said, I'm sorry. I was just frying chicken, and it smoked. Oh, Lord of mercy. All right, you know not to put your garlic in while you're doing this, because garlic burns easy. All right, we're just going to saute those just a minute, and we'll do some garlic. This has got 2 cloves in it, I think. Let's do 2 garlic cloves. I just buy them fresh, but I had them in this little thing right here because I had already. Let me get that old brown peeling off of it. Do y'all use the real garlic? It's not expensive. Here's a piece, 1 clove, and here's another one. Like this. Let me look at you this morning. Come over here. Let me ask you something. Have you brushed your teeth yet? Sometimes I use baking soda on mine. I keep me a little bit of piece of a jar back up there. I wet my toothbrush and then sprinkle some baking soda on it. All right, I'm going to cut this in little tiny cubes. And at the very end of cooking our onions, I'm going to put this on top of it. Now, what y'all need to do is to get up early in the morning and go ahead and put this on. It's early right now. It's just about 10 minutes after 8 in the morning. And go ahead and put your beans on because they're going to take a while. And remember this, if you've never cooked a dry bean, they come in bags, sacks in the grocery store. You just pick out whatever kind you want. If you've never cooked them before, I would suggest pinto beans or either Great Northerns. They're a white bean. And so go ahead and wash them, check them for whatever, put them in your pot and put water over them and start cooking them. And put your little salt in there. Now, you can put whatever you want to in the beans. You don't have to put anything. You can just cook them like that with a slice of bacon and you're fine. I just want extra today. But you don't have to do that. And then cook them. And those beans will soak up all the water just about that you put in that pot. So you're going to have to add a little bit as you go. Cook it with a top on it. And once it starts boiling, just turn it down to medium low and let them cook slow all morning. And then at lunchtime, you can just make you some cornbread and you've got a whole meal. It didn't cost Charlie anything. Hardly anything but time. And they're so good. And they're high protein. You will love them. So, let's go over here and check this out again. All right, since I'm over here, I'm going to move y'all over here on this side. Woo! I slung you around, didn't I? Now, here's our beans. I could go ahead and turn those on, I reckon. And I've turned this back up to high now because I got time to sit here and stir it. I'm going to cook them just a little bit longer. Then we're going to throw them in our pan. And let me show you what else we're going to put in there. This is a can of petite diced tomatoes. So I'm going to put that in with our cranberry beans. Or our navy beans, or your pinto. I love pinto beans. That's the kind I like to use in my chili a lot of times. All right, so we're going to have tomatoes in there. Oh, man, we're going to have a good dinner today for practically nothing. Canned tomatoes aren't expensive at all. What would really be good is for you to use yours that you've already canned. Have y'all looked at my darling shirt? Look at that. This was a gift. And I'm wearing it. And so were these. And so was this. Let me take this off. I've had it fixed so you can see my shirt. It's got our names on it. You see Hannah and Walt, Dallas and Anna and Bay and Kate and William and Isabella and Banks. Bay, Kate. You see this several times on there. In case y'all wondering what I do with all these aprons that y'all are sending me, let me be honest with you. I can't keep all of them. Right now I can turn off this fan. So here's what I do, and I hope you approve of it. Now, I didn't know what to do because I had too many. I didn't even have any place to put them. So here's what I've done. I took to 2 different schools to their home ec department. I took one of them a bunch of aprons for little kids to get to use, different ones. And so thank you so much. They were so excited to get them. I took them to Andalusia High School, and I took them to ACA, that's the other school where my children go. And then I took some to the Christian Service Center because they supply stuff for the poor. And I thought, well, you know what? There might be somebody out there that might like a good apron, so I took some to them. All right, and then I did to some churches. I did it to East McFarland Baptist Church in Tuscaloosa, and I gave Bethany Baptist Church some aprons. And then I kept some for myself to use. All right, here's what it looks like. Does it look good? All right, put that in your, let me stir my garlic around in it just a time or two, just to get it hot and get some of those flavors out. I'll leave it on just another minute. I'll turn it off, but I'll leave it on while I just stir that garlic out and let some of those flavors go through. But you don't want to cook your garlic. Okay? Now then, I'm fixing to do something really important to this, so be mindful that you're looking, okay? All right, that's enough time for the garlic. You don't need it in there long. It's going to come out in here. All right, what you do is you turn this like that. Put all that goodie in there with those beans. I can't wait till lunchtime. Put it on that hot eye. And then you got you about that much water. And what this is doing is that stuff that's stuck to the bottom of that skillet right there, I'm fixing to sizzle it up and put it in here. It serves 2 purposes. One purpose is this. It cleans your skillet. You don't have any, it's so easy to clean. The other purpose is to season these beans. So here we go. So see, I've got everything out of it except the goo on the bottom. Pour that in. Stir it around a little bit. Here's what it looks like. Pour it in there. And now we're ready to cook our beans. And this thing right here is almost clean. I can just put it over here and just wash it now. And I'll be good to go. I'm going to put this over here on this side. Bring it to a boil, and then I'm going to turn it down. The reason I'm moving it over is because I've got a little eye on that side. I'm going to add just a sprinkle or 2 of salt in it, but not much, because I'm going to taste the broth after a while, see how it tastes, and I'm going to make me some cornbread too to go with it. I don't know what kind yet. I hadn't decided. I've taught y'all how to make several, but I hadn't decided yet. You know that you're loved today, don't you? You know, when I look at my followers, I go to their page a lot of times. I'll go to their page and see what they're posting. I've been to probably your page before because I do that periodically. I go down my list to see who's following me, and then I go to your page. And I can tell so much about your life from your page. just like you can about mine in my page. You can tell a lot of stuff. Some of you are very family oriented. You love those grandbabies, and I do too. You love your children, and I do too. But there's some pages that follow me that I can tell that they're lonesome and that they don't have anybody to love on, their family, they don't have anybody. I can tell that some of you are wayward. I'm sorry, but I can tell. And from what you post and what you say in your post and the words that you use in your post. But I know this, I can relate to all of you. I can pray for all of you. And I also can let you know that Christ loves you. Whether nobody else in the whole world does, He does. And we just need to surrender ourselves to Him. That's what we need to do. I've already done that. Oh, but anyway, the new year is approaching. It's here, really. When it gets after Christmas, I know y'all are looking forward to the new year. You probably already started your diet. Well, this is a good diet food right here because it's high fiber. High fiber. And it is going to be so good. I'm just so excited. See, it's almost to a boil. And when it does get to that boil, I'm going to turn it down and cook it on about medium low. Let it cook a long time because I'm not going to eat lunch till probably, around noon or something like that, my dinner. There'll be a plenty left over for supper. This pot right here will feed maybe 10 people because those beans are going to swell up. So anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about right now. I'll be back after a while and show you how they look when I get them done. How's that? Love you. I'll see you in a little bit. Well, a couple of 3 hours. Okay, y'all, our beans are ready. I'm excited. Got me a bowl out. They're so tender and good. I've already tasted them as I was cooking them to make sure that I had enough salt and everything in it. I put quite a bit of salt in it. I cooked them. It is now 11:40. So they cooked a lot of hours. I'm going to drop this if I'm not careful. Let me sit it down right here. I think y'all can see. I made me some hot water cornbread, so I'm going to put me 2 pieces of that on my plate right here. And I am going to get me some beans. These are so good with the onions and everything in it. I like the juice too. Let me get me some juice. So here they are. You can't see the onions because they've just about kind of cooked up in there, but I can see the tomatoes and the ketchup. And the ketchup. Listen to me. I'm thinking about eating pinto beans plain. And that's what happens sometimes. When you eat a plain, I put a ketchup on them. It's hot. But that juice is so good. And I'm going to probably cover my cornbread in it. Those beans are tender. Now remember, you don't have to cook these cranberry beans. You can cook pinto beans. Great Northerns are good like this. Butter, any of them. Any of your dried stuff will work. Whichever bean or pea you want to do. Just put your sausage in there, a can of your little diced tomatoes, and an onion. And do it like I showed you. And it will be so good. And it's very inexpensive. These are high protein, so your children are getting protein. They're getting fiber. It's really good. You need to eat dry beans, actually, at least once a week, if not twice. So y'all have a great day. I'm going to sit down over here at the table and thank the Lord for my food today. And so if you're trying to save money and you're trying to get that credit card bill down, get it down. Honey, it may take you a year, but you can do it. And just get to eat healthy, but quit buying boxed foods and you'll be fine. Love y'all. Bye-bye.